I am live. Oh, it's already saying I'm live. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Perfect.
I may go off the Discord call so it doesn't like echo for me.
Cool. Good for you. I'm fine with that. Welcome to the
Alright.
Mr. Chrome stream. I'm currently just gonna be driving cars around because that's all I really care to do right now. Sorry I got on so late, guys. I had a rough day at work. My coworker didn't want to go home because he's slightly obsessed with work. But I'm here now in my favorite car in the world, and I'm gonna go drive. And on top of that, I have a really funny discussion to have with you guys. It involves the difference between crunchy and fluffy. I should do that as the title. The difference between crunchy and fluffy. Woo! So many of you are probably wondering, well, what do you mean with the difference between crunchy and fluffy? Cars go vroom. Yes, they do, Calamari. Yes, they do. By the way, your mouse should be to your house by Monday. It is shipped. Well, I think it's shipped. I don't know if it's shipped. I don't really think I care. My wife just confirmed it has shipped. I haven't looked at it, so. But yes, your mouse has shipped, I guess. I will type it here. Okay, cool, Terry. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream called Mr. Chrome Stream. I am going to be driving my car again because I can. So, I found it kind of funny. The other day I was driving home in traffic and I just didn't really care to deal with it, so I decided to talk to myself. And I literally had a conversation about the difference between crunchy and fluffy. And I discovered some things about myself. I am really weird. Very funny mindsets, interesting, weird things to talk about. But it basically started this way. I was like, so what is crunchy? And not fluffy. We needed to cover crunchy first. So I covered crunchy first, and it went something like this. You know, I wonder what the difference between crunchy and fluffy is. Because if you're crunchy, you're like this, you're like a chip. A chip or like you're a hard shell of a taco or something. But there's nothing on the inside because you have to be crunchy completely. So if you're crunchy completely, you might as well just go for a Dorito, for crying out loud. That's the definition of crunchy for me. However, fluffy, you gotta be like a creamy thingy, like maybe an ice cream or a marshmallow. No, because ice cream's not totally fluffy. There's some solid in there. Flight test, good to see you. Welcome to my stream. I'm currently driving around, but I am covering a topic that I came up with in my head on the way home from work one day. It is the difference between crunchy and fluffy. So stay tuned. I'm about halfway through this. Let's see where this goes. So I'm talking to myself about what fluffy is. Fluffy is obviously some sort of like, you gotta be a marshmallow or something, or whipped cream or something like that. Or just something else fluffy. My internet is weird. I'm sorry. Or maybe it might be mine. Hang on, let me see if it's mine. Your internet is weird. Let's see if it's mine. Your internet is weird. Let's see if it's mine. Peace, flight test. Let's see if it's mine. Nope. I'm good to go. Anyways, okay. So this whole fluffy concept I'm coming up with. Fluffy means you're marshmallow. Crunchy is a taco or a chip. What in the world? You're an idiot. Okay. So glad I can fix my car and go. But then I thought, well, what's like in between crunchy and fluffy? Because if you're crunchy, you have a hard outside and hard inside. But then if you're kind of crunchy, but not all the way crunchy, What in the world is going on here? I'm so confused. I'm out of here. I don't want to mess with that guy. If you're like crunchy, then if you're slightly crunchy, then you have a hard outside but a soft inside. So I'm like, well, what the heck is it now? Probably a taco at that point, because now you can add some meat in there, some chicken and some cheese. Now you're hard on the outside and soft on the inside. Pretty nice. I thought that was kind of interesting. And then I thought, well, what if you're fluffy but not completely fluffy? Now we're getting into more of the solids. So now we gotta be like we gotta be like ice cream or something, because we're not totally fluffy, but we're also not totally solid. So it's soft enough to stab a spoon through. There we go. Now we're gonna stab through a spoon into our ice cream. Beautiful. Okay. Well, what if you're in between, but not really in between? So now we're like kind of crunchy, but also kind of fluffy. I don't know where to go with that, so I decided, okay, now we got like some sort of cracker filled with chocolate, or like some sort of fudge, like a fudget, or I don't know, guys, like that creamy chocolate that you get from the Lindo's chocolates. Oh, I like those a lot. So, okay, now we got our kind of crunchy, but also mostly creamy and fluffy. Terry, I'm not sure what those exclamation points mean, but thank you for sending me those. So, okay, now we've got crunchy, kind of crunchy, slightly crunchy. Now we got fluffy, kind of fluffy. What's like the step below fluffy, but not completely in the middle? A cream puff. Oh, that's a rear end. Crash test. Yep, I can fix my vehicles though. Makes no difference to me. What the heck did I just do? I can't control myself. Hey, you're gay. Your name did not change, by the way. Guys, I can't control my game. What in the world? I pressed X and lost all control of my game. That was a little weird. Okay. Woo, that was scary. I almost thought I was just gonna like turn off my stream and end it right here. I haven't finished my crunchy and fluffy story yet. So by the time I'm done talking about fluffy, I'm at the cream puff point. I'm almost home. So I'm like, all right, so we got a cream puff. We're soft on the outside, kind of, but really soft on the inside. So now we're a cream puff. And then I thought, okay, there's got to be a fine mean towards any of this. It's got to be in the middle somewhere. What the fetch is the middle between crunchy and fluffy? It took me less than 3 seconds to realize we're going chewy. My friends who love steak. So that's the difference between crunchy and fluffy. You're either a chip, you're either a marshmallow, or you're right in between and you become a steak. A medium rare steak where it's nice and chewy and red and juicy and oh man. I'm actually not even hungry, but I just found that probably the most interesting conversation that I've ever had with myself. Yes, turns out I just changed my Google account name. Well, you're gay. That's okay, because I find it funny that I'm calling you gay on my stream, but that's literally what your name is. So guys, seriously, I'm cruising around here. What do you think of my comparisons with crunchy and fluffy and everything in between? I think I did a pretty good job. What's your take on it, though? Next, we'll talk about the difference between crap. I'm drawing a blank here. Didn't think that through. You're fine. Just figure out a way to fix it. The faster you fix it, the faster you can come in and play games with me. Kamikazes. Okay. Who wants me to kamikaze? Terry Parrish is begging me to kamikaze a plane into a tower again. I don't know why. Perhaps someone else should vote if I should kamikaze something. Should I kamikaze? Haku Simp. There he is. Oh, finally someone joins in the fun. Nice car. I like it. I like it. Sorry, that was my fault. Didn't mean to do that. Or the mine shaft. We could go explore the mine shaft, I guess. Just so everyone knows, Haku Simpa is one of my friends. He is slowly building his influence on GTA, and he can probably see himself on my stream now. But yeah, guys, if he has a YouTube channel, go check it out. I love advertising my friends. I love helping people out, and I love doing giveaways. So hopefully you guys check him out. If he doesn't have one, Haku Simp, you should probably make one, because people are seeing you on the Mr. Chrome stream. You should probably make your own YouTube channel. Whoa! Okay. Next topic. Let's talk about the dip. Let's talk about the difference between a fart and a burp. No, that would be weird. I don't think there's a difference. They're both pretty stupid, but they're both really funny. And that's what happens when your game kind of just goes to town on you. Okay. What is going on with my game? I feel a little exposed. Where are all the cars? There's no one out here. Is it really that early? Huh. Alright. So, difference between crunchy and fluffy. You're either a chip, a marshmallow, or a steak. I'd rather be a steak. I love steak more than anything else in the world. Oh, talk to yourself. The inside voice is... talk to yourself versus the inside voice in your mind. Ooh, Terry. That was a good one. Talking to myself versus the voices in my mind. I almost feel like they're similar, but they probably aren't similar. There are probably some differences here. Okay. Okay. I think I can do this. Let's talk about... No, wait. I need to take the T20! Get out of that car. We're taking the T20. I promised a friend I would. Let's take the T20. Alright. Talking to myself versus the inside voice in my mind. I honestly think talking to myself led me to the topic of the difference between crunchy and fluffy. However, now I've got to figure out... Oh, shoot. There we go. Now I got to figure out the difference between talking to myself and the voice in my head. What would the voice in my head say? Mr. Chrome, at your service. I can't do Mr. Chrome. Or not Mr. Chrome. Chrome Skull. I can't do the Chrome Skull without the mask, guys. That's scary. Oh, your wife. Oh, okay. Go marry that steak then if you love it more than me. She doesn't even like steak. That's the funny part. Okay, the car I'm looking for is not in the third garage. Second garage, here we come. So, the voice, the way I talk to myself and the voices in my head, I think they have a personal relationship. But they're also very different, because the voices in my head, they hardly ever make sense. But when I talk to myself, it leads me to talk about really weird things. I can't find my T20. Talking to myself and the voices in my head. So talking to myself helps me understand why I'm so weird, but also gives me some entertaining thing to talk about, because the voices in my head suddenly come to life and they're like, hey, go talk about yourself for once. You love talking about yourself. Yourself? Hey, Andrew. Cool, you can watch me on Twitch. I didn't think you could watch me on Twitch. That's kind of cool. G4 Runner. Hey, there we go. Okay, there we go. Now we're cooking. Oh yes, here we go. G4 Runner.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Are you? I don't have my voice chat on. I can hear you. I had push to talk on though. You're too close to 200. You're so close to 200 subs. I am very close. Oh, why am I focusing on you? Go away. The wolf could buy... I'm just going to call you Wolf. I'm doing great, actually. I'm talking about the difference between the voices in my head and talking to myself. When those guys correlate people, magic happens. Alright, let's take this T20 out, but I want it to be light, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to adjust some things here. Remove a few hours and make it a nice early morning. Wait a minute. I like that. Haku Simp, how do you spawn those things in? That thing is freaking beast. I think I'm going to make a car garage that is full of cars like that. How? I want one, and you're gonna tell me. Tell me in the chat. Tell everyone in the chat. We all want to make some. In fact, I might... Can you mod those potentially and give them to people? That would be cool. Alright. I'm Hakusip. I know ZP. That's why I'm saying, can you potentially show me how to mod cars like that? I like all the cars you're bringing here. I normally don't like stuff like that, but that is really cool. I like the way you're doing it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the T20. One of the first cars that I ever owned as a supercar. Hang on a second, guys. I need your opinion on this real quick. How the fetch do... Hang on a second. Can I see myself? It's an XMI vehicle, file vehicle. Hey, Mr. Chrome, are you and your wife doing... This is Andrew. Dude, I told you we're doing fine. I'm glad that you're on Twitch. I was actually... So just before I interrupted myself, I am also streaming on Facebook. I think I'm streaming on Facebook. Let me see if my Facebook page is actually live. Yeah, guys, okay, so I'm also streaming on Facebook. What I'm trying to do is people who can't watch me on YouTube would join, but I have to be up at 3 a.m. since I'm about to pass out. Joshua Hart, you are totally fine. We will team up tomorrow sometime. Thanks for coming to the stream and letting me know that. I will teach you how to mod tomorrow. I promise you. Huh? Whatever. Out of my way. Okay, so... Where was I? Oh yes, my Facebook page. So anyone who's in the Discord, or if you're possibly on the stream right now, I miss talking to you, Mr. Chrome. This is Andrew. Hey, I miss talking to you too, bro. You can always contact me on the Discord. I am totally fine talking to people on there. Right now, I'm not actually looking at my Discord a lot because I'm streaming and playing with you guys at the same time. But seriously, you can talk to me anytime you want on Discord. I try to answer as fast as I can. So I made a Facebook page called the Mr. Chrome Community. If you have not joined it, I suggest you do. It's the area that I can make sure you guys are up to date with what I'm doing without having a community on YouTube. Because YouTube, I need 1,000 subscribers to make community posts and stuff like that. But on the Mr. Chrome Community on Facebook, it's going to have my schedule on there. It's going to have the events going on, the giveaways, all that stuff. Your actions versus your thoughts. Actions versus my thoughts. I'm actually not done talking about my voices in my head / my conversations with myself. I'm hoping some of you guys can locate that Mr. Chrome community page and really follow it and gain some advantage. Because in all honesty, I could potentially use that for all of you to stream on the community. If you wanted to stream somewhere, you could stream on the Mr. Chrome community. And I'm honestly curious if we could actually accomplish that. So, there we go. Did you click on my compilation video on the Discord? I did, and it kept taking me to, here, let me show you what it took me to. Watch. Here's my Discord page. That is Guy2140. Okay, cool. That's not what I need right now. Let me show you what this thing keeps taking me to. I click on it. This stinking thing pops up every time. No, I am not watching that. I have had that pranked on me too many times. Oh goodness. Oh goodness gracious me. I'm running away. Goodbye. I'm driving away more like. Did you want me to do that on the stream just for you so you could get a laugh? I hope that made you laugh because I had to stop my stream for a second for that to happen. I hope you're happy. Never gonna give you up. How dare you use my own spells on me, Potter. I am so confused, guys. I am not a Harry Potter watcher. Whoa. I'm cruising right along, though. This is fun. Yep. That's not the first time I've been rickrolled. At some point, it's just gonna end up killing me.
Hey streamer, hey dum-dum. You're talking
Hello.
Game.
Holy cow, who was that? Someone spoke and then they stopped. Okay. All of us got rickrolled. No, you rickrolled us, thus rickrolling yourself, thus rickrolling me. I'm done saying that. Say that 10 times really fast. I find it funny that people that get super annoyed with open mic users, I'm like, well, you know, you could come join my stream. Or you could simply mute me. I mean, if you kick me,
Bro,
I'll just join another. I'll just join another
I
session.
thought you didn't know.
Oh, I was aware.
I'm not mad,
I turned it
bro.
on because
I
my
just thought
friend
you didn't
G4
know.
Runner was trying to talk to me.
Ah, cool. All right, my bad. Shit.
I'm used to guys coming up to me getting super pissed off that I'm using an open mic. I'm like, good
Yeah,
grief,
yeah,
guys, it's
I'm
not that
mad
big
too
of a
hard or
deal.
anything. I thought you didn't. I thought you couldn't.
Well,
tell.
actually, I have a live stream where you can actually.
Yeah, I know. I heard you I heard you start up the stream. I was like, oh, look at this guy. He's
Serious?
Yeah, I'm with my friends in like a Discord. Yeah.
Cool. You should join my Discord so you can be on my streams and stuff. I do giveaways and all that kind of stuff.
That's cute, man. But I'm good. I got a pretty big Discord myself, so.
What Discord do you run?
It's private. We've just got a lot of guys in here. That's all.
Okay.
It's just like me and my friends, and we stream sometimes.
Okay. I'm just saying it's my YouTube channel is eventually going to be giving away computers and gaming accessories and stuff. There's a lot of guys out there, especially younger kids that don't have money to buy stuff and they want to stream. I'm trying to give them the opportunity to do that. It's slow work in progress, but
That's
hopefully
solid.
at
What's
some
your-
point I
what's
can
your
give
channel?
them the ability to do that.
I don't know if you mentioned it, but what's your channel name?
It's Mr. Chrome.
Oh, same name. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. We'll
But
talk
literally,
about it.
if you, I have two videos on it actually, but the live stream itself, the one labeled Retired Grinder versus Open Mic Hater, it's an actual live stream, and at some point you hear some guy come in and say, "Shut up!" and I'm like, someone's not a fan of open mic users, and he just goes off on me. So I was like,
yeah, people go
so I got
nuts.
the whole thing on live stream, but then I recorded a video of me reacting to that, saying I probably should have reacted to this differently, but yeah, I just don't understand what people's problems are with open mics. Some of these guys really
Oh,
need to
dude,
calm down.
I've seen some pretty fucked up shit. I saw a guy chase me down, right? Tell me I wasn't a real woman, and then blow me up for 15 minutes. It's
You want me to
nuts.
inform you about something about guys that game with other women? Most of them are still virgins.
Yeah, I was like, bro, do you need a hug? What's up?
Seriously. And I feel bad for these gamer girls because I'm like, some girls I'm not talking about the e-girls that have simps worshiping them and paying them millions of dollars to stream all day. But there are actual girls out there who actually like playing games. I'm like, leave them the frick alone. If they have a boyfriend, awesome. If they're not, awesome. If they like you, awesome. I'm here to play games. I'm also a married man, so I get anything I want when I want it. Maybe you should look into the same thing.
Yeah,
But
dude,
man,
yeah.
I it's actually hard for me to play with guys sometimes because of the way they talk about girls. Women are so much easier to game with. They're just here to have fun, and that's what I'm here to do. Oh dear. But I'm always looking for people to play games with and stream with, so. But most people just say, no, I'm good, and that's why I'm looking for people that are in their teenage years still. Most people my age are either totally unsupportive or they're super excited. I'd rather they be super excited. Like, we kind of need to unite here as gamers because there's a lot of toxic people out there. Haku Simp, you're really just... Guys, do you see this guy? Haku Simp, how many different models have you pulled out for this cruise? I am thoroughly confused. When did I start playing GTA 5? I started clear back when I was 19. No, never mind. I was like 22 when I started playing GTA. I've been playing it for years. Ah, and that is the T20 Cruise. What time is it? Ah, crap. I probably have time to answer a few questions and maybe wrap this up, but I gotta be up at 4:30. Of course, I'm gonna be streaming at 4:30. That's something else I want to cover with you guys. I have 1.3x mile file cars, so most likely I'm not gonna be able to get these cars that you have. That sucks. Oh well. You snooze, you lose, X-Lax. Okay, that's not the one I want. I think I want number 3. Yes, give me number 3. Alright, before I close this stream, I want to go over something with you guys. I'm actually going to post the video in the Discord, but I'll also make a video about it. But I'm also going to cover it in a live stream because not everyone watches the live streams. So, I watched this YouTube video earlier today about a Navy SEAL who said why he basically laid out why you should wake up at 4:30 every morning. And he laid it out this way: if you wake up at 4:30, you have a good 2 hours to do a workout or to do exercise, or just you have time for you. It's you time. It's me time. It's your mental health time. Hey, see you later. Thanks for coming to the stream. Appreciate you watching. And as he started diving into this, it occurred to me, I'm basically promoting the same thing. Like, stop staying up so late. Go to bed early, wake up early. Rather than stay up all night gaming, stay up all morning gaming. Get up at like 4 or 5 in the morning and game till like 9 o'clock in the morning when things start to actually wake up and do things. But, G Runner, I would go on another cruise with you guys, but I gotta close this up. I'm going to be doing a whole video on this, but this is especially for the stream. If you guys start going to bed at like 9:30 at night or earlier, you could wake up with 7 hours of sleep by 4:30, maybe 5, and play till like 9 a.m. No one realizes how many hours of gameplay you can actually get into that. And on top of that, I could also make a lot of my live streams could be a bit longer. Yes, but my mom will say, "Did you stay up all night?" Tell her no. Tell her no, you didn't. In fact, go to bed at the same time she does. I guarantee you, most moms don't stay up till 10 o'clock. And that's the other thing, guys. I can send you the files if you want, the cars if you want. Ooh, that hurt a little bit. ZP, we'll look into it later. I need to close this stream up, though, because I need to get to bed. But seriously, guys, I'm going to go more in depth on what I'm talking about here, but go to bed early and wake up early. You'll feel better. You'll get more done. And seriously, staying up all night, it's just not good for you. So that's my advice for all my watchers right now. As for me, all right, brothers, the lights are out and the party's over. It's time for me, Mr. Chrome, to start running and say goodbye for a little while. And I know you're going to miss me, so I'll leave you with this. You know that concept of waking up at 4:30 that I just covered with you? It's going to be good for you if you master it. And that is, holy fetch, Haku Simp, scared me. And that is if you can actually master it. So remember, if you go to bed at 9 or 10 o'clock at night, you'll feel fantastic by 5 or 6 in the morning. And that means more gaming time for you till 9 a.m. This is Mr. Chrome, signing off.